posted a video about how I lost my period and just got it back naturally for the first time in over 3 years. And there's a few more things that I wanted to talk about. Number one thing that I wanted to say before I end this little sequel here is a piece of information that I found out that really helped me understand the why. Why is this happening to me? Why am I losing my period? I always thought, like, I have friends that work out even more intensely than me. I have friends who are taller than me and way less than me. I have clients who have lost way more weight than I have, and they still have a functioning period. They've gone on to have children. Like, why me? And how can I avoid it in the future? And all of that. I'm listening to a lot of podcasts, doing a lot of research on this topic, and I listened to one episode and had an internal medicine doctor on there. And what she said really just like put it into perspective for me. She said, why does anybody get anything? Example, you have two people who are both in the sun the same amount of time for X amount of years. One of them gets skin cancer, one of them has a gray tan. You have two people who drink alcohol, the same amount, the same intensity, the same everything for their whole lives. One of them gets liver cirrhosis and dies at age 65, and the other one is doing a shot on their 90th birthday to celebrate. Unfortunately, life's not fair, and our bodies are all really unique, and some bodies are a little bit more sensitive to surroundings than other bodies are. And it just so happens that my body and my reproductive system is a little bit more sensitive than other bodies might be. One thing I will say, by going through this, I do think that it has made me a better coach. When I first learned about this, I wasn't even willing to see it as an option because I was like, there's no way. I'm not underweight. I hit my macros every day. I don't restrict my food. I allow myself to have X, Y, Z. I'm just still hitting my protein and my calorie goal, etc. I was very hard with myself. I was very firm with myself. Like I said, never restricted, but I had boundaries, and I set those boundaries, and I'm a person who likes to be in control. I like to see success. I like numbers. So I enjoyed holding myself accountable to those numbers. And in turn, I also enjoyed holding my clients accountable to those numbers. But after having gone through all of this, it has definitely softened me up in a way that I think was really needed for myself and also to be a better coach for my clients. I went down this rabbit hole of HA, or hypothalamic amenorrhea, months ago, and I have not come out of it. I have done so much research. I have listened to so many podcasts. I've tuned into my body. I have looked at other people's real life examples. I feel like I have learned so much. I'm just trying to be a sponge and take that into my everyday coaching life, bring that to the table for my clients. My next IVF appointment was at the end of April this year, and it's literally crazy to think that had I not just trusted my gut and went in tune with my body and actually listened to what I needed and got real with myself, that I could have very well been showing up to that appointment without a period and having to pursue IVF. So anyways, yeah, I started this journey in that why me victim mindset, and as we've pushed through it, I am now looking at it in a light of this needed to happen. I needed to hear this. I need to feel this. I needed to experience this in order to give myself grace, be a better coach for my clients, and give them grace, and just live an all-around, more well-rounded, balanced life. And I could talk about this topic for quite literally hours, and I know that so many people out there probably also have gone not diagnosed, or they don't know that they have this, their doctor doesn't think that they have it because they don't fit the stereotypical XYZ criteria. So that's the only reason I keep hopping on here and talking to you guys about it. And as always, if you have any questions for me, please reach out. I am more than happy to talk a little bit more on this topic and spread the information in the light that I wish I found a little bit sooner.